everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are back outside in the backyard in the food garden, and I wanted to show off a different plant today. So done a few videos now on our moringa trees, which are doing awesome, and I think you guys are really enjoying learning about them. So I will definitely keep making those as well as they grow and as we use them for different uses. But today we're talking about papaya trees, and let's just hop into it. I'm going to share our papaya trees, show you from the beginning to the end, and yeah, let's hop in. So here are our baby papaya sprouts, and this is them all just shoved on in there. How we have grown them is literally just from seed from the papaya fruit themselves. So we bought organic papayas, and then we took out the seeds when we ate the fruit and dropped all the seeds into these buckets or pots. Pots would be the better word, and then let them sprout and grow. So you can see there's a ton of them that have sprouted in here, but what we're gonna do next is thin them out. So the ones that are the healthiest and strongest are gonna be the ones that stay, and we're gonna pull out a bunch of the other ones. And then you get to grow into one papaya sprout tree like that. So this is kind of our little incubator area where we're growing all of our sprouts, but let me show you what they start to look like as they grow bigger. Once we have a healthy sprout that is turning into a plant, then we put it in the ground. So here is one that is kind of on the beginning stages of becoming a tree, and we have this one in the ground next to the boys' fort, and we're hoping that this will get nice and big and fill out this area. One of the many reasons that we're growing papaya is, one, because they grow rather quickly. So from the time of the sprout till it becomes a pretty decent sized tree has taken us about 3 months. So that's pretty fast for a fruit tree. Granted, we don't have the fruit yet. However, I will show you in the front, we do have signs of fruit coming, which is amazing. And so it becomes a pretty big plant pretty fast and can get you fruit pretty fast. So of course, every plant is different. Some take a few months, some take a few years. A lot of fruit actually takes years. And so we learned that the papaya is pretty fast to grow here in Florida. So that's what we're starting with. And we have a bunch around our yard already. But the second reason why we love them is not because we're like obsessed with papayas or the taste of them or anything. In fact, it's kind of something that is kind of growing on us as a family. Heath grew up with papaya all the time, so he is used to it, but my kids and myself never really ate it. So right now when we get papayas just from the market, we use them a lot in smoothies. So we chop them up and they make great like tropical smoothie flavor, which is awesome. So it's a very hearty and very healthy fruit, and it is awesome for digestion. So every time after we eat dinner, we take papaya enzymes, which we just get in capsule form. However, we're hoping that one day when we have tons of papaya, we can kind of eat papaya fruit as like a dessert slash a digestion aid. It just helps with our American diets. It's good for us. So it helps all of the things. It helps heartburn. It's kind of like a natural TUMS. So anyway, those are just some of the reasons why we personally love papaya, and we're gonna get into more about them and more uses of them as we get the fruit ourselves. But let me show you our next tree in our lineup, from smallest to biggest. So this one on the other side of the boys' tree house is getting pretty big. You can tell it's already taller than the bottom part of their tree house, and it's getting pretty wide. These leaves are getting huge, so definitely really awesome. Keep them watered. They are a tropical fruit, so they love the warm weather and they love rain. I'll give you a quick little hello to the chickens. Hi, chickies. The chickens love the papaya plants too. So as they were small, we had to keep the chickens away from them. We put bricks and things around. So if you do have chickens or any sort of animal, definitely keep them away from your sprouts and your trees as they're growing. Here's what I mean by that. So we kind of get the root area secure so that as this one was growing up, the chickens couldn't just peck it out as it was small. But now it's getting a little stronger and a little bigger, so we're gonna have another one right here eventually. Next up is this one that we are very proud of. Look how big it is. It might even be hard to tell, but it's about almost to my chest, and it's so big and it's growing so strong. Let me flip this around for you. Its tree trunk is getting stronger and stronger, and the most exciting part is that you can see we are flowering, which means we are gonna get fruit on this tree as long as it stays healthy. Here is another one of them. They're really sprouting up like weeds around here and doing so well. We planted these into the ground just a few months ago, and already look at how giant they're getting. We're so excited about that. But I also wanted to let you know that papaya can actually be used as a fruit or a vegetable. So if you didn't already know that, if you use the papaya before it is super reddish orange color and more sweet and soft, that's the fruit that most people are familiar with. But you actually can use it before that while it's still green, chop it up and use it as a vegetable. And we put it in soups, and it kind of gives like a squashy type of texture, and it's amazing. So you can use it that way too. So we're actually getting a fruit and a vegetable out of this one tree, depending on when we pick the fruit and use it. And we're also planning on chopping it up and putting it in the freezer in little baggies so that, like I said, we can use it in shakes. We make shakes every single day, and our kids love it as well. Here's one of our moringa trees, by the way. And so that's another way in which we are going to save a bunch of the fruit that we get. Now, as I walk over here, we have this is a mango tree, but we have another papaya tree growing here. So this is a teeny tiny one. You can see in reference to our yard, but we are going to have a lineup here of fruit trees as well. We just really believe that we can steward our land well. We can have food, we can feed our family, we can feed our friends, and we just have a lot of grass in our yard. So it really has worked out well for us. Here's another one. And we're really hoping that these papaya trees just do great for us. We're going to have endless amounts of papaya. But like I said, it is so good for you. It has so many health benefits, and it's just something we're really passionate about. A little bee is pollinating this one. So here they are in all their glory. I will definitely be keeping you updated on how long it takes us to get the fruit off of it. It's something we are still obviously learning in our first season, so I'm going to be sharing the whole process, but I really want to document it from the beginning to end. So like you saw us starting with the sprouts all the way up into our trees that are doing so well out front, and then my next papaya video will hopefully be about the fruit that we get off of it. So thank you guys so much for joining. If you have any questions about urban homesteading or what we've done or how we're planning on using our yard, please let me know, because we're having so much fun and it's just been a joy. It really feels good to invest in yourself, invest in your home and your family, and see the fruits literally of your labor. So like I said, I'll keep you updated on the fruits. But in the meantime, let me know if you have any questions or want to see anything else on our property that we're currently doing, like our chickens or anything like that. But until then, we'll see you guys next time.